Dear students, welcome to the science class. In the last class, we discussing about the electricity topic and we already discussed about the electric charge as well as we discussed about the electric current. So if you want to revise it, electric current is nothing but it is the flow of electric charge and its SI unit is ampere. We are going to take two type of SI units of the electric current, that is nothing but milliampere as well as microamperes. Since the amount of electric current is very less, and the formula for the electric current is I equal to Q by T, and the measuring device for the electric current is nothing but it is the ammeter, which is always used in the series connection and it can always have the very less resistance. So today we are going to discuss about another parameter of the electricity is nothing but electric potential. That is nothing but electric potential. Now already we know that if you take the conductor here, this is the conductor. So you see here, you already know that the electricity is nothing but it is the charge. The electric current is nothing but what? It is the movement of the charge from this point to that point. The movement is going to go from one point to the another point. In the same manner, if you take the example of everything, all the parameters, all the activities happening around us. If you take the example of you only, so then you are going to come from your home to the school. How you are going to come from your home to the school? On which methods? On how you are going to come? You are either going to come by this bicycle, either by going to come by the what? By the bike or by the bus or by walking from your home to the school. So if you check all those things, if you take the example of the bicycle, if you take the example of bike, so that the bike is carrying you from your home to the school, so that you is coming from home to the school by the help of the bike. In the same manner, if you take the example of the charge is moving from one point to the another point. How it is moving from one point to the another point? It is moving by the help of what? By the help of the electron. So in case the bike will be what? It will be the electron. The charge will be what? Charge will be Q only. So then for that reason, bike is taking you from home to the school. So what actually bike is doing here? Bike is doing the work. Bike is doing the work. What is the work it is doing? It is doing the carrying up you from your home to your school. So the work done in moving you from your home to your school is nothing but it is the potential of the bike. It is the potential of the bike. In the same way, if you take the example of the electricity, which one is carrying the charge here? The electrons are carrying the charge here. So actually who are working here? Electrons are working here. For what purpose? For carrying the charge from one point to the another point. So this is the potential of that electric charge, or it is the potential of those electrons. Those potential are nothing but what? It is the electric potential. It is the electric potential. So what is the electric potential? We don't know a point. Here is the point here. We don't know that point. Which one is that? But we have to bring that point, the charge from that point to this A point. That point to this A point. So then if you want to make this charge from move to this point, there will be work is going to do by the electrons. So that work is nothing but it is the electric potential. It is the electric potential. In name itself it suggests that potential is nothing but the capability. What is the capability? How much they are going to work. So the work done by the work done in the moving the electricity is nothing but what? It is the electric potential. So we can define the electric potential. That electric potential can be defined as moving a point charge or unit charge, moving a point charge. Sorry, it is not moving here. Defined as work done moving the charge from infinity to charge from infinity to a point. Infinity to a point. That is nothing but electric potential. So we can define electric potential of a point. We can take that. Here we can take electric potential of a point. It can be defined as the work done in moving the charge from infinity. We don't know that point, from infinity to a point or to that point. So we can say that if it is a point, we don't know where the charge is present. So we are going to bring a charge to this point. So the electric potential of this point will be the work done moving the charge from this infinity point to that point. And this will be the potential of a point. So whatever the work we are going to do, it is the electric potential. Right? And electric potential can be generated. We know that electric current is generated by the I word. In the same manner, the electric potential is denoted as V. V is nothing but electric potential, or we can in short form we can say that it is V1D. And the assignment of the electric potential is volt. The assignment of the electric potential is volt. That is nothing but again V1D. So assignment of the electric potential is volt, and it is the work done in moving the charge from one point to the another point. So if you want to derive a formula here for the electric potential, we can derive the electric potential formula. See what is electric potential here? Electric potential, that is nothing but V equal to what is the electric potential by definition? It is the work done in moving the charge from one point to the another point. That is nothing but bringing the charge from infinity to that point. So it is the work done, for that is a W. Work done which can be given as W divided by, for what purpose the work is done here, to bringing the charge, so that W by Q. So the formula for the electric potential is nothing but what? It is the V equal to W by Q. It is the V equal to W by Q. I hope this is clear. In the same manner we have the electrical potential. In the same manner we have the potential difference. We have potential difference. So what is the potential difference here? Potential difference, that can be given as PD. Another name for this is nothing but what? It is the voltage. It is the voltage. So what is potential difference, or what is PD of voltage? Which I here, electric potential of a point is nothing but it is the work done in bringing the charge from infinity to this point. In the same manner, potential difference is nothing but we are going to take 2 points here. Let this point A and this point B. This is the work done in moving the charge from one point to the another point. We know both the points. We know both the point. It is the work done in moving charge from one point to the another point. So it has a potential. It is also have some potential. The difference between both the potential is nothing but what? It is the potential difference, and it is denoted by the voltage. And denotation of the potential difference is same as the electric potential. That is nothing but it has the assignment of volt, and it can be denoted as capital V. So potential difference what? It is the work done. It is the work done in moving or in bringing or in moving. In bringing is also correct. In moving a charge from one point to the other point. One point to the another point. One point to the another point. So the first case, it is the work done from bringing a charge from infinity to this point, whereas So potential difference can be given as V equal to that V equal to V1 V2 minus V1. That can be given as, that is also right. Or we can directly find out the potential difference by using the formula V equal to W by Q. So this is about all about the potential as well as electric potential as well as the voltage. So in the last class, if you remember, we have a measuring device for the purpose of measuring the electric current, that is nothing but ammeter. In the same manner, we have a measuring device for the measuring the electric potential, that is nothing but we have the voltmeter. So the measuring device of the voltage is voltmeter. So by using the voltmeter, we are going to measure the voltage across the 2 points. And this voltmeter is always connected in parallel. Always remember that ammeters are always connected in series, but these voltmeters are always connected in parallel. So if you draw a structure here like this, and here it is a bulb here it is a bulb, and this is the battery we are going to give the charge or electric current to this. So if you want to calculate the potential difference across this bulb, we have to calculate the potential difference across this bulb. So what we are going to do, we are going to put the voltmeter in the parallel direction like this. It will be parallel to the bulb. If you want to calculate the current here, we are going to connect the ammeter in series connection. But in case of to calculate the voltmeter or voltage, we are going to connect the voltmeter in the parallel direction only. So then we are going to calculate the voltage across that bulb. Why it is so? Because we are calculating the voltage across 2 points, not across all the things. So to calculate the across 2 points, we need to know about the electric potential of this point as well as electric potential of this point also. For that reason, we are connecting the voltmeter in parallel. We are connecting the voltmeter in parallel connection. So this is about the electric potential and voltage. So now we are going to see some numericals so that we can understand further about the electric potential and potential difference. What is electric potential and potential difference? Just generally remember that electric potential or potential difference is the potential energy. It is the potential energy. Because of that potential energy, the charge starts to flow. So we are going to further discuss now. Here the numerical is given as calculate the electric potential of a point if the work done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from infinity to that point is 1 joule. So in the problem statement that given that calculate the electric potential of a point if the work done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from infinity to that point is 1 joule. So if you see here, this is the point, we don't know that point. This is the answer for the first question. This is the point, we don't know that point, let it be a point. So the charge is present here at this point. That is nothing but the charge is present at 1 coulomb. So we don't know that point only. For that reason it is the infinity. So to bring that charge from that point to this point, from infinity to this point, the work done is here. How much? It is equal to 1 joule. So what we have to do here, we have to calculate the electric potential of this point. If the work done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from infinity to this point is 1 joule. So what is the given here in the problem statement? That given the work done that nothing but W equal to how much? They are given W equal to 1 joule. So again they are given the charge is equal to how much? That is nothing but Q equal to 1 coulomb. They are given the problem statement. V is equal to question mark. We have to calculate V is equal to question mark. So for that reason, if you remember the formula for the electric potential, that is nothing but V equal to Q by T. Sorry, V equal to W by Q. I equal to Q by T, that is V equal to W by Q. So then V equal to what? V equal to what is the value of W here? It is 1. It is 1, right? In the same manner, what is the value of Q here? It is 1. So that V is equal to how much? It is equal to 1 volt. Or we can say that V equal to, if the SI unit of the work is joule and SI unit of the charge is coulomb, so that we can say that 1 joule per coulomb. 1 joule per coulomb. So the electric potential of this point is equal to how much? It is equal to 1 volt. It is equal to 1 volt. When it becomes 1 volt, if the work done is 1 joule and the charge is 1 coulomb. Right? So this type of questions are going to ask in your examination. That is nothing but define 1 volt. So if you see here, we have got the answer as 1 volt. When the 1 volt is coming, if the charge is present at the infinity is equal to 1 coulomb and the work done in bringing that charge from that point infinity to this point is equal to 1 joule, then we can say that the electric potential of this point is equal to how much? Electric potential of this point is equal to 1 volt. So in the examination they are going to ask define 1 volt. They are going to ask define 1 volt. So we are going to define 1 volt. So 1 volt of electric potential, 1 volt of electric potential, or either you can take potential difference, both the same only. What you have to take there, instead of infinity in case of electric potential, you have to take that point in case of what? In case of potential difference. So 1 volt of electric potential of a point can be defined as the 1 joule work done, 1 joule of work done, 1 joule of work done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge, in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from 1 coulomb of charge from infinity to that point, from infinity to that point. So this is the work done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from that point is 1 joule. So then it is called as 1 volt. So in this manner you can define the 1 volt of electric potential. That is nothing but 1 volt of electric potential of a point can be defined as the 1 joule of work done in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from the infinity to that point. In the same manner, 1 volt of potential difference can be defined as the work, 1 joule of work done in bringing the 1 coulomb of charge from one point to the another point. 1 point to the another point. This is about the 1 volt. So remember this definition. These are the important definitions like 1 ampere as well as 1 volt is also important definition. So this is the answer for the first question. Now next we are going to see about the second question and we have to find out the answer. See here the second problem. What I have given here, calculate the potential difference between the potential difference of 2 points if the work done in bringing a charge of 2 coulomb from infinity to the first point is 30 joules and to the second point it is equal to 20 joules. So they are given here 2 points. This is the first point and this is the second point. First point and second point. So if you see here, the work done in moving 2 coulomb of charge from infinity to the first point is 30 joules. So we don't know where the charge is So the work done in moving or bringing the two coulomb of charge from infinity to this point is 30 joules, whereas the work done in bringing two coulomb of charge from infinity to this point is 20 joules. So we have to calculate the potential difference across these two points. Across these two points. For that reason, first what we have to do, we have to find out the electric potential of this point, then we have to find out the electric potential of the second point, then we are going to find out the potential difference, that is nothing but PD. So, in the problem statement what is given here, the charge is given. Charge which is given Q is equal to how much? Is equal to 2 coulombs. So, in the second case what is given? They are given the work done in bringing in the charge from infinity to the first point is equal to 30 joules. So the work done. So the work done is work done in bringing the charge. Work done in bringing the charge. Bringing the charge to the first point. Charge to the first point is equal to how much? Let this be the W1. Is equal to how much? It is equal to 30 joules. In the same manner, work done in the bringing the charge to the second point is equal to how much? It will be equal to W2 is equal to how much? It is equal to 20 joules. It is equal to 20 joules. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the potential difference across 2 points. For that reason, first what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the electric potential of the first point as well as electric potential of the second point. So, electric potential of the first point, electric potential of first point, that is nothing but V1 is equal to quotient mark. In the same manner, electric potential of the second point, we can take it as V2. So it is also quotient mark. We don't know those values. Right. At last, what we have to find out? We have to find out the potential difference. We have to find out the potential difference. That is nothing but V equal to quotient mark. So these three values we have to find out. We already know that the formula for the finding the electric potential is nothing but what it is equal to what? It is equal to, here it is that I am going to write this. So V1 is equal to, we know that V1 is equal to what? V1 equal to W by W1 by Q1. So V1 is nothing but electric potential of the first point that bringing in the charge, the work done in the bringing in the charge. That is nothing but W1 divided by Q. So what is the W1 here? It is equal to 30 divided by square, which is equal to 2. So then 2 ones are 215 are that equal to how much? 15 volts. Therefore V1 equal to how much? It is equal to 15 volts. In the same manner, V2 is equal to what? It is W2 divided by Q, which is equal to given as 20 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 tens are equal to how much? It is equal to 10 volts. So the first point having the voltage potential difference, electric potential as 15 volts. Second point has the electric potential as the 10 volts. So what is the potential difference here? So therefore potential difference. Therefore, potential difference PD is equal to, that is nothing but V equal to V1 minus V2. That is V1 minus V2. Whichever the higher value, we have to minus it by the lower value, so that we are going to get the potential difference. So therefore, V equal to what? It is equal to 15 minus 10. It is equal to how much? It is equal to 5 volts. So answer for this question is 5 volts. This question is 5 volts. So the potential energy between these 2 points is equal to how much? It is equal to 5 volts. So here is about the second question. So in the next class we are going to discuss further about this electricity topic, where we are going to solve some numericals on the electric current as well as we are going to solve some numericals on the electric potential, that is nothing but potential difference. After that we are going to go for the electric circuits. So up to that point, thank you, take care, stay well, stay home.